Hello everyone, and welcome to this quick tutorial on appearance, the appearance section on my Moodle. We're going to log in, and as you can see, my logo from the previous task appears there. So I'm going to log in, and we're going to go to site administration and then appearance. And we're going to look at logos, course and card colors, calendar, blog navigation, HTML settings, Moodle docs, default dashboard page, default profile page, courses, Ajax, and JavaScript. Manage tags, additional HTML, templates, advanced theme settings, themes, and user tours. So if we start by looking at logos, we can see that we can add a logo, a compact logo, or a favicon, and that we have the Save Changes button at the bottom. You can see my logo here from the previous task, so it is there. We can look at course card color. So these are basically any courses without a course image set in the course settings are displayed on the My Courses page with a pattern course card. So we can choose the colors specific colors that would represent our branding. So I have my own colors, but for this purpose, I haven't added any yet. So if we add any colors, then we need to save. Then we can move on to the calendar, very important because obviously we can set it to start on specific day, a Sunday or a Monday. For example, one of the courses I work on starts on a Thursday and finishes on a Wednesday. So we can use that. And in this case, weekend days, we can mark Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on where you are. It may be, for example, when I was working in Egypt, and the weekend would be Thursday and Friday. So we would mark that if that was the case. Then you have different options: days to look ahead, events to look ahead, enable calendar export, enable custom date range export of calendar, days to look ahead during export, and lots of different options. Whatever we change, then we need to basically save the changes, and we can choose also the calendar type. If we go back, then the next one down is blog. If we have any blogs, then we can enable blog associations, blog visibility. All site users can see all blog entries. That's the default setting. Enable external blogs, external blog cron schedule 24 hours. These options, enable comments and show comments, are enabled. So if we were to change anything here, we would then click on Save Changes. Then navigation, we have enabled dashboard, so important because we have here at the top the dashboard. Start page for users, allow guests access to dashboard, so we say yes. Show course full names, by default no, but course categories yes. Show my course categories no, the default. Show all courses no, by default. And then we have order of courses in navigation block, so we can either have sort order or course full name or course short name or ID. Sort my hidden course last. Default is yes. Course limit 10. Use site name for site pages. Link admin categories. Show site home activities in the navigation and add links to view user posts. So whatever we decide to change, remember we need to save the changes. If we go back, then we're going to be able to see the HTML settings. And in this case, we have, for example, when using emoticons, if we type this text, then this is the emoji that we're going to see. Here it says remove HTML tags from all activities, by default yes, and include site name in the page, short name. We have here all the emojis. And then it says reset emoji settings to default values if we wanted to get rid of all of this, but we don't want to. Then the next category down is Moodle Docs. And here we can see the Moodle Docs document root. In this case, because we're using MAMP, language for documents, do not force, open in one window. In new window, it says no by default, but I like that. So I'm going to tick it. And then Moodle course creation guide URLs. And those a quick start if we wanted to. I'm going to save changes because I clicked yes. Then we move down to default dashboard page. And basically, this is what people see. We see on the right, recently accessed sites, private pages, latest badges, upcoming events, online users, and the default dashboard timeline, and then the courses. If we wanted to edit anything or reset anything for all users, then we click here or go into edit mode. If we go back to appearance, then we have default profile page, and we don't have one default profile page, so we would have to go back, but we could set it up. Then courses, we have course contacts, we can tick whoever the contact is going to be. Display all course contact roles, no. Display extended course names, no. Number of courses per page, 20, with summaries limit 10, course image files limit 1, and extensions, in this case JPEG, GIF, and PNG. Grace period for future courses is at 0 by default, and for past courses at 0 by default. If we go back, then we can see Ajax and JavaScript. This is new to me, so basically it says that by default it is like that, so I think that is probably good if we just leave it like that. Then we have manage tags. In this case, we have tag collections, default collection. We can edit it. We can see that it changes. And then we have the different tag areas that they're all enabled. Glossary entries, wiki pages, forum posts, data records, book chapters, questions, everything else. If we go back to appearance, then we can see additional HTML. And in this case, it says additional HTML to be added to every page. These settings allow you to specify HTML added to every page. In this case, what within the head, when body is open, before body is closed. So to be honest, I don't really understand much about this part. It's something that, of course, during this course and after this course, I'm going to have to study and learn more about. So for the time being, I think it is important just to leave it as it is. If we go back to appearance, then we get to templates. And in this case, it says cache templates by default. Yes, template caching will improve page loading performance and is strongly recommended for production sites. Developers will probably want to disable this in the future. So I'm not a developer. For the time being, we're going to leave it as it is. Then we have advanced theme settings, and we have a theme list, which is empty, theme designer mode, allow user themes, course themes, category themes, cohort themes, and theme changes in the URL. They're all by default no, unless we want to change them, then we can. Allow users to hide blocks by default, yes. Display language menu in secure layout is by default is no. And then custom menu items would go in this section. Then we have user menu items. In this case, we have profile, Moodle user profile, PHP, grades, grade report, my grades, calendar, core calendar, calendar view, private files, and reports. So if we go back, then we can see themes. And in this case, there are two. The current theme in my MAMP installation is Boost. And then the last one is user tours. In this case, you can create as many tours as you like and enable them for different parts of Moodle. Only one tour can be created per page. And I think this would be very useful. Gradebook, graded report, description, and applies to, and there it is enabled. We also have course management, block drawer, course editing, course index. They're enabled, and then the others are not. Activity information and activity page for student, teacher, student, course homepage, dashboard, new messaging system, Boost administrator, and course view. I think that these would be useful. Some of these, depending on the course and once your course is running. We go back to appearance, and that's it. That's all the entries we have under appearance. Thanks for watching.